All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back for another deep dive
Yeah.
into the Conversion Bible.
Mm.
Today, we are going to be talking all about social proof.
Okay.
And this deep dive is powered by Growth Suite, which is a really awesome Shopify app
Yep.
that can help you run those smart discount campaigns you've been hearing all about. And if you want to try it out, you can head over to the Shopify App Store for a free trial.
Ooh.
So, it's really fascinating to me how much our decisions
Right.
are actually influenced by what other people are doing.
Yeah.
Like, for example, how many times have you chosen to go to a specific restaurant
Yeah.
just because it's got a line out the door?
Right.
Or, bought a product online because
Yeah.
it had a ton of, 5-star reviews.
Totally.
That's social proof in action. And it's super powerful in the online world,
Yeah.
especially when we're talking about shopping,
Right.
because you can't physically see the products or touch them before you buy them. We've got our expert here to kind of unpack the psychology behind this and figure out how we can apply it to your Shopify store.
Awesome.
So in the online world,
Yeah.
it's interesting to me because social proof is almost like a shortcut to building trust.
Yeah. Definitely. It's like when you're bombarded with so many choices online as a shopper, I
Right.
kind of just need a way to quickly assess,
Yeah.
can I trust this brand or
Yeah.
should I go somewhere else?
And this article from the Conversion Bible
Yeah.
actually highlights some pretty compelling stats.
Yeah.
Like that 92% of consumers read online reviews before they buy anything.
Totally. Absolutely. And that stat alone really shows how important it is
Right.
for e-commerce brands to have a really solid review strategy in
Right.
place.
It's almost like table stakes at this point.
Yeah, totally. And here's another interesting tidbit. Even negative reviews
Wait, really?
can actually increase credibility.
Negative reviews.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that's a good thing?
To a certain extent, yes. It's counterintuitive, I know, but just a sprinkle of negative reviews,
Okay.
especially if they're addressed thoughtfully by the brand, can actually make the overall reviews seem more authentic
Okay.
and trustworthy.
It's almost like saying, hey, look, we're not hiding anything.
Exactly.
We're being completely transparent.
It's all about transparency and authenticity,
Right.
and those are key ingredients to building trust with today's shoppers.
Good.
And the psychology behind it is it really taps into our need as humans to reduce uncertainty.
Okay, so let's unpack that a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when we're shopping online, we face a lot of unknowns.
Right.
We can't physically see or touch the products. We can't smell them. We can't try them on.
Right, you don't get that instant gratification.
Exactly. It's a leap of faith
Yeah.
with every purchase.
Yeah.
And that's really where social proof comes in.
Right.
When we see other people endorsing a product through reviews, testimonials, or even just seeing that something is popular,
Yeah.
it reduces that sense of risk that we feel.
It's almost like a reassurance from a friend or a family member.
Yes.
Being like, hey, yeah, I bought that. It's awesome.
Exactly. And that reassurance is especially powerful when it comes from people we perceive as similar to ourselves.
So okay, for example, if I'm looking at a dress online
Yeah.
and I see a review from someone that's like my age and has a similar style.
Right.
That's going to carry more weight for me than a review from someone that's completely different.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why personalized social proof is so effective.
Yeah.
It's all about tailoring the endorsements and recommendations to that individual shopper to really make them feel seen and understood.
So even if it's not personalized,
Yeah.
just having reviews in general can be super powerful.
Super powerful. Absolutely. Remember that stat we mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Products with reviews are 270% more likely to be purchased than products without.
Okay, I'm convinced.
Yeah.
I will say I'm totally guilty of this.
Yeah.
When I shop online, I always check the reviews first.
Of course, me too.
And if a product has 0 reviews, I'm instantly suspicious.
It's like, is this too good to be true?
Yeah.
Or what's wrong with it that no one's talking about?
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
So we've established that reviews are definitely a social proof powerhouse.
Yeah.
But the article also mentions other types of social proof.
Yeah, totally.
Let's dive into some of those.
Okay, awesome. So while customer reviews and ratings are kind of the cornerstone of social proof,
Okay.
there's really a whole arsenal of tactics that you can leverage
Okay.
to create that everyone's doing it kind of vibe
Okay, I like this.
on your Shopify store.
Arsenal of tactics. Let's hear it.
So one powerful tool is user-generated content, UGC for short.
UBC. Okay.
And it's basically any content created by your customers,
Mm-hmm.
photos, videos, even social media posts
Okay.
that feature your products.
So it's like those authentic customer snapshots.
Yes. And this stuff is gold because it shows potential buyers how real people are using and enjoying your products.
Right.
And it really adds a layer of authenticity that's hard to replicate with just marketing copy.
Totally. If I'm looking at a dress online, seeing a picture of someone wearing it
Right.
is way more helpful than just seeing it on like a model.
Exactly. And it really makes the product feel more real and attainable.
Totally. It's like getting a glimpse into like someone else's life
Yeah, correct.
and how they're using the product.
And it's not just for clothes either.
Okay.
UGC can be effective for any product.
Right.
You know, home decor, foods, skincare,
Yeah.
you name it.
Yeah.
And the numbers agree. Brands that use UGC see an average conversion rate increase of 29%.
Whoa, 29%. Okay.
Yeah,
UGC is going on the to-do list.
put it on there.
So we've got reviews,
Mm-hmm.
we've got UGC.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
So another effective strategy is leveraging expert reviews and testimonials. Now, this works really well for products where credibility and expertise are really key factors
yeah.
in that buying decision.
So like, for example, if I'm buying a new blender,
Yeah.
I'm going to trust the review from a chef more than just someone that bought it on sale.
Exactly. You know, it adds that extra level of validation,
Okay.
especially for products where people might need a little bit more confidence before buying.
So it's all about tapping into that authority.
Exactly.
To really like give shoppers that reassurance.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we've covered reviews.
Yeah.
We've covered UGC.
Uh-huh.
What about social media?
Social media, yes. So social media is a social proof goldmine
Okay.
because showing your social media presence can be a great way to demonstrate your brand's popularity,
Right.
build trust, show that you're an active, engaged brand.
It's like saying, hey, look at all these people that love us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, you're not just some faceless online store.
Right.
You're real people
Right.
who are passionate about what you do.
Exactly.
There's a few ways to do this.
Okay.
You can display your follower count on your website.
Okay.
You can embed your social media feeds.
Yeah.
You can even showcase the number of times your product has been shared or liked on social media.
It's almost like a popularity contest.
It is.
And in a good way.
It's a good popularity contest.
Yeah,
It's all about creating that sense of social validation,
Right.
showing those potential customers, you know, hey, other people love our brand and products.
Awesome. Okay, so now we've got a good understanding of the different types of social proof.
Yeah.
But how do we actually make all of this stuff work
Okay.
for our Shopify stores?
All right, so let's jump into the implementation, the nitty-gritty.
Okay, let's get tactical.
Let's do it.
All right, so first up, we've already established that customer reviews
Yeah.
are like the powerhouse of social proof.
Yeah, they're like the bread and butter.
So let's talk about how we can really maximize those.
Okay.
So hit me with those review collection strategies.
Okay, so one of the simplest but most effective ways
Okay.
is setting up automated post-purchase emails.
Okay.
So basically, you send an email a week or two after someone receives their order,
Okay.
gently nudging them
Oh.
to leave a review.
Makes sense. You want to give them enough time to actually use the product.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to be too pushy.
Right. But what if people are just ignoring those emails?
Well, incentives can work wonders.
Okay.
You can offer a small discount on their next purchase
Oh.
or even like an entry into a giveaway.
Right. Give them a little reward for their effort.
Exactly. People love to be rewarded.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we need to make the review process itself easy peasy.
Right. No one wants to jump through a bunch of hoops.
Nobody wants to jump through hoops.
Yeah.
You want to keep that review form short and sweet
Okay.
with clear instructions and minimal fields.
Okay. Easy.
And, you know, you can even consider offering multiple ways to leave a review, you know, directly on your website, a link in your email, or even like on third-party review platforms.
So just make it as convenient as possible.
Exactly.
All right. So we're getting those reviews in.
Yes.
Now, how do we show them off on our Shopify store?
Okay, great question. So displaying reviews prominently is key.
Okay.
So you want to make sure those star ratings are visible right on the product page,
Okay.
ideally above the fold,
Okay.
so people see them right away.
First impressions matter.
First impressions are everything.
So let's say we've got like a ton of really lengthy reviews.
Okay.
Should we just be dumping them all in one big block of text?
Not quite. So while it's great to have those detailed reviews,
Okay.
you also want to provide kind of a quick snapshot
Okay.
of the overall sentiment.
Okay.
So include a concise review summary
Okay.
showing that star rating breakdown, how many 5-star reviews, 4-star reviews, and so on.
It's like giving shoppers the highlights.
Oh, yeah.
Before they decide whether they actually want to read through all the details.
Precisely. Give them the TLDR.
Okay.
And also, what about those verified buyer badges?
Okay.
Have you seen those popping up?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. So those are really important too because they add a layer of credibility because they show that the review is from someone who actually bought the product.
Right. It's like, hey, this is legit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not just a random bot or something.
Right.
And also, in terms of design tips,
Okay.
you can use visuals to draw attention to your reviews, different
yeah.
font sizes, colors, even icons.
Oh, yeah.
And don't be afraid to break up those long blocks of text.
Right.
Headings, bullet points, photos, videos.
Right. We want to make them enticing, not intimidating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make them visually appealing.
Awesome. I'm making a note to add those verified buyer badges.
Yeah.
And kind of spice up the design of the reviews a little bit.
Love it.
So are there any Shopify apps that we can use to, streamline this whole process?
Absolutely. There are a ton of great apps out there that are specifically designed for reviews.
Okay.
Judge.me is a popular one,
Okay.
known for its really comprehensive features.
Right.
Looks is another one, particularly if you want to focus on those visual photo reviews.
Okay.
And then Yotpo is a really powerful platform that
Yeah.
offers a bunch of marketing tools, including reviews.
Awesome. I've actually heard a lot of good things about those apps.
Yeah, they're great.
All right. So let's move on to UGC because
Yeah.
I'm excited to tap into that.
UGC.
Authentic customer love.
Let's do it.
All right. So how do we actually encourage our customers to
I-
become content creators?
Yeah, great
Question.
for our brand.
So one effective strategy is creating a branded hashtag and promoting it everywhere on your packaging, in your emails, on your social media.
Makes it easy to find.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, contests and incentives work really well too.
Run a photo contest. Give people a chance to win a prize.
Yeah, people love free stuff.
People love free stuff.
Yeah.
And you can even just ask. Sometimes a simple ask can go a long way.
Yeah, just say, hey, will you share?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, don't forget to feature that content on your website
Okay.
and social media. Tag them, give them shout outs.
Yeah, build that community.
Build community, yeah.
All right, so let's say we've got a treasure trove of customer content.
Okay.
How do we actually display this beautifully on our Shopify store?
Yeah, so visuals are key.
Okay.
You can create a dedicated gallery section on your product pages to showcase those customer photos and videos.
Yeah, I love that. It's like a mini inspiration board.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it's so much more engaging than just static product shots.
Right.
And then in terms of design tips,
Okay.
use high-quality images and videos. Make
Okay.
sure they're well lit.
Yeah.
Choose a layout that showcases the content beautifully. Make it easy to browse.
Yeah.
And don't forget captions.
Right.
Add a little personality to each piece of content.
It's like adding a little story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before and after photos are super effective too,
Okay.
especially for products where transformation is a key selling point.
Yeah, so like skincare or fitness or anything like that.
Exactly. It's like a mini case study
Yeah.
right there on the product page.
Right. Love it.
And you can include customer quotes alongside the photos too.
Yeah, give those visuals a voice.
Exactly.
So is there anything else that we need to consider when it comes to UGC?
Yeah, so mobile optimization is crucial.
Right.
We have to remember that most shopping happens on mobile.
I'm so guilty of this.
Yeah.
If I go to a website and it's not mobile friendly, I'm like, see ya.
Yeah. And another really cool strategy is making that UGC shoppable.
Ooh, shoppable UGC. What's that?
So it means that customers can click directly on that photo.
Oh, wow.
And it takes them right to the product page.
That's amazing.
So it's a really seamless path to purchase.
Yeah.
So just make it as easy as possible for people to buy.
So with all this UGC coming in,
Yeah.
how do we make sure we're only showing high quality stuff?
Yeah, that's where curation and moderation come in.
Okay.
Not every UGC piece is going to be a masterpiece. So it's really important to set up clear guidelines for your customers, explaining what you're looking for, give them examples.
So set expectations up front.
Set the expectations.
Yeah.
And then create a submission process
Yeah.
that allows customers to upload content easily
Okay.
and provide the relevant information.
Okay.
And of course, get their permission to use it.
Right. Of course. So we're collecting UGC.
Yeah.
We're curating it. we're displaying it beautifully
Uh-huh.
on our Shopify stores.
Yeah.
What's next?
So now let's talk about those little nudges that create urgency and excitement.
Okay.
Social proof notifications.
Yes,
Yes, you've seen those.
I have.
Like those little pop-ups that are like, someone just bought this.
Yeah, exactly.
10 people are viewing this product right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are social proof notifications in action.
Okay, so how do those actually work?
Yeah, so for them to be truly effective, they have to be based on real data.
Okay.
Fake notifications can actually damage trust
Right.
if customers catch on.
Yeah, for sure.
So make sure you're using a reputable app
Okay.
that pulls in genuine purchase data
Okay.
and displays it authentically.
Got it. So what are some best practices
Go.
for using those notifications without being like super annoying?
Yeah, so placement and frequency are crucial.
Okay.
You don't want to bombard your visitors with a constant stream of notifications.
Right.
It's really about finding that sweet spot
Yeah.
between, providing enough social proof to be persuasive,
Right.
but not overwhelming them
Yeah.
with too much information.
Got it. So what types of notifications are like the most effective? So recent sales notifications are a classic.
Okay.
These are the little pop-ups that show when someone has recently purchased a product,
Okay.
and they subtly suggest that other people are buying,
Yeah.
which reinforces that idea that, your store is trustworthy.
Right. You're making a good decision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
By shopping here.
Okay, so then there's also the visitor count indicators,
Yes, visitor count indicators are great.
which are like,
These are the notifications that show how many people are currently viewing a product.
okay.
So it creates that sense of popularity and scarcity.
It's like that feeling of, like, if you see a huge line outside of a store, you're like, ooh, gotta go in there.
There must be something good in there.
Yeah, okay.
And then there's also stock level indicators.
Okay, what's that?
So these notifications show how many items are left in stock,
Oh, okay.
creating that sense of urgency.
Yeah, FOMO.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's important to use them responsibly. They
Ah.
should be based on actual inventory levels.
Right.
Oh, sure.
And displayed in a way that creates urgency
Yeah.
but doesn't cause anxiety.
Right.
Like, oh my God, it's going to sell out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You want to strike that balance.
Okay, so we've got those recent sales notifications.
Yeah.
We've got visitor count indicators.
Uh.
And we've got stock level indicators.
Correct. Are there any others?
Those are the main ones.
Okay.
But you can also get creative
Okay.
with customized notifications that really highlight specific social proof points.
Ooh, give me an example.
So let's say you're a sustainable fashion brand.
Okay.
You can have a notification that pops up and says, this dress is made from recycled materials and saved X gallons of water.
Okay.
Or if you're a beauty brand,
Yeah.
you could highlight a key ingredient and its benefits.
Okay, so it's all about tailoring
Yeah,
those
yeah.
notifications to our brand and our story and our
Exactly. And
Yeah.
branding is key,
Make sure the design of the notifications matches your store's overall aesthetic
Right.
using your brand colors, your fonts.
It should feel cohesive.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it feels like a natural extension of the brand.
Okay, perfect. And are there any specific apps that we can use for these awesome notifications?
Yes. So Quickify Social Proof
Okay.
is a highly rated app that offers a wide range of customizable notifications.
Awesome.
Urgency Bear is another popular choice.
Okay.
And FOMO is well regarded as well.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to be checking those out for sure.
Okay.
So we've covered notifications, but now let's move on to another important piece of the puzzle, trust badges and certifications.
Yes. Trust badges and certifications. So,
Because sometimes you need that extra reassurance
yeah.
from like a more official source.
Right, exactly. And so trust badges and certifications are those little stamps of approval that
Right.
say, hey, we're legit and you can trust us with your information and your money.
They're like the digital equivalent of seeing a seal of approval.
Right.
Yeah, from a trusted organization.
And in the online world where security and privacy are huge concerns,
Right.
these badges can be a game changer for conversions.
So what are some of the most important ones that we should be using on our Shopify stores?
So first up, payment security badges.
Yeah.
These are absolutely essential
Yeah.
for reassuring customers that their financial information is safe when they're buying something on your site.
Right.
So displaying your SSL certificate is a must-have.
Yeah.
It shows that your website has that secure connection.
Right, that little padlock icon
Exactly.
in the address bar.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
You also want to display the logos of your payment processors.
Right.
PayPal, Visa, MasterCard. And so
Yeah,
on.
makes sense.
It just tells them that, you're using trusted payment gateways.
Okay.
And then don't forget those additional security badges from companies like McAfee or Norton.
Okay.
These indicate that your website's regularly scanned for malware and security threats.
So it just gives that added sense of security.
Exactly.
Okay, so payment security badges are obviously super important.
Yes.
What about industry-specific certifications?
Yes, industry-specific certifications.
Yeah.
Those are really important, especially if you're selling products where certain standards or regulations apply.
So like, for example, if you're in the food industry,
Yeah,
you're going to want to display organic or non-GMO certifications.
exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're selling cosmetics,
Yeah.
cruelty-free,
Right. Or vegan certification.
vegan, yeah.
Yeah.
So these demonstrate your commitment to quality, sustainability, or ethical practices,
Okay.
which can be a major selling point for customers.
So how do we actually make sure that we're showcasing these certifications effectively?
So placement is key.
Okay.
You want to display them prominently on your product pages,
Okay.
especially near that Add to Cart button.
Okay.
And, if a certification isn't widely recognized,
Yeah.
consider adding a brief explanation of what it means. Don't assume that everyone knows what every single seal or logo means.
Yeah, you want to educate them a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. A
Yeah.
little explanation can go a long way.
All right, what about those as seen in media mentions?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Media mentions.
like if we've been featured in some,
Yes. So if your brand has been featured in some reputable media outlets, definitely flaunt those logos.
Okay.
It's instant credibility.
It's like a celebrity endorsement.
Yeah, exactly.
But for our brand.
Exactly. You can even just have a simple as seen in
Wow.
section in your
Right there.
website footer
Okay.
or on your About Us page.
Awesome. I'm going to gather all those media mentions, create a little wall of fame
Love it.
on the website.
Yeah.
So are there any apps that can help us implement these trust badges?
Yes, there are a lot.
Okay.
Trust Badge Bear is a really highly rated one
All right.
that offers a wide variety of customizable trust badges.
Awesome.
Free Trust Badge is a simple and effective free option.
Okay. And then Trust Hero is another solid choice
Got it.
that even includes A/B testing feature.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So many tools
I'm with you too.
to help us boost trust.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we've covered reviews, UGC, notifications, trust badges.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
But there's more.
I'm sure there are even more ways that we can leverage social proof.
Yes. So we've only just scratched the surface.
Oh,
There are a bunch of other tactics we can use
okay.
to highlight product popularity
All right.
and make those bestsellers even more irresistible.
I love it. I love it.
So one of the simplest but most effective strategies is using bestseller badges.
Okay, I've seen those.
You've seen those, yeah.
Yeah.
Just adding that little badge
Yeah.
to your product can significantly increase conversion rates.
It's like a little gold star.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this is a winner.
Right.
You can't go wrong with this.
Okay.
Studies show that these badges can boost conversion rates by up to 35%.
35%. Okay, I'm sold.
Where should we be putting these badges?
Put them on your collection pages
Okay.
and in your search results.
Okay.
It helps guide those customers towards those popular items.
Right from the start.
Right away.
Yeah.
Early on in their shopping journey.
Yeah.
So you're highlighting those winners
Okay. Love it.
from the get-go.
So what about those frequently bought together sections I've seen
Yes.
on some websites?
So frequently bought together is a great way to leverage social proof
Okay.
while also increasing your average order value.
Ooh, double win.
Double win.
Yeah.
So basically, you're just suggesting complementary products. Host, speaker.
So basically, you're just suggesting complementary products
Exactly. Products that make sense to purchase together.
like shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah, shampoo and conditioner, phone in a case, razor and replacement blades. You're making it easy for the customer to find everything they need.
Right.
But you're also subtly implying that other shoppers have found value in these combinations.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah.
So then there's also I've seen websites where they show customer purchase counters,
Yes.
like how many tons of product has been sold.
Yes. Purchase counters can be really powerful.
Okay.
They provide that tangible proof of popularity
Yeah.
and create that sense of trust and validation.
It's like saying, hey, thousands of people have bought this,
Yeah,
so you're in good company.
exactly. But it's important to use this tactic strategically.
Okay.
If a product has only sold a few units,
Yeah.
highlighting that might not have the desired effect.
Right.
You want to reserve it for the products with really impressive sales numbers
Okay.
that can really wow potential buyers.
So it's like a virtual popularity contest for products.
It is. It is.
Okay. So we've got bestseller badges,
Yeah.
frequently bought together,
Mhm.
purchase counters. Is there anything else?
Yeah. So what about highlighting trending products?
Ooh, yeah.
Trending product indicators are a really great way to tap into that fear of missing out
Okay.
and create that sense of urgency.
Okay.
So unlike bestseller badges,
Uh-huh.
which highlight long-term popularity,
Yeah.
trending indicators showcase what's hot right now.
Okay. So it's like, this is what everyone is talking about and buying right now.
Exactly. Don't miss out.
Love it. Okay. Where should we be putting those?
So they work really well on your homepage,
Okay.
where you really want to capture attention,
Yeah.
highlight those hot new arrivals.
Okay.
You can also use them in your email marketing campaigns
Okay.
to drive traffic to those trending products.
Perfect. So it's all about creating that buzz.
Creating that buzz.
Yeah, and excitement around those in-demand items.
Exactly. And they're particularly effective during, those seasonal shopping periods like back to school or the holidays.
Awesome. All right. I'm taking notes.
Take those notes.
So we've got bestseller badges,
Yeah.
frequently bought together sections,
Mhm.
purchase counters,
Yep.
trending indicators.
Right.
What else?
So now let's talk about the power of influencer and celebrity endorsements.
Oh, yes.
Yes, leveraging the star power of those with large followings.
Yeah.
It can be a game changer for brand awareness and credibility.
But how do we actually make this work?
Okay, so it's all about choosing the right influencers
Okay.
for your brand and your target audience.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to partner with mega celebrities with millions of followers.
Okay.
Micro-influencers,
Yeah.
those with smaller but highly engaged audiences,
Okay.
can often be more effective and
Yeah, yeah.
affordable.
Right. It's all about finding influencers whose values really align with your brand
Exactly, yeah.
and whose audience really matches your ideal customer.
Yeah, you want those endorsements to feel authentic and believable.
Totally. Totally.
And, once you've found the perfect partners,
Yeah.
it's all about leveraging their content strategically,
Okay.
repurpose their posts and reviews on your product pages,
Okay.
your social media channels,
So we're amplifying their voice.
amplify it, yep,
Okay.
and consider creating dedicated landing pages
Okay.
for those influencer collaborations
Yeah.
where you can showcase their content
Right.
and offer maybe exclusive deals to their followers.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Create that sense of exclusivity and excitement.
Yeah.
And, don't forget about testimonials.
Yeah.
If you have influencers or celebrities that genuinely love your products,
Yeah.
ask them for a written or video testimonial that
Ah.
you can put on your website.
Awesome. So even if we don't have those celebrities like actually using our product,
Yeah.
are there any other things that we can do?
Yeah, you can send free products
Right.
to relevant celebrities
Okay.
or create affiliate partnerships
Okay.
with public figures in your niche.
Okay. So just get those products in the hands of people with influence.
Exactly.
Right.
And, if there's any media coverage that mentions celebrities using your products or similar brands, highlight that too.
Awesome. Okay. So what about those of us that aren't quite ready for influencer marketing yet?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we can do?
Absolutely. Industry experts
Okay.
can be just as influential as celebrities,
Okay.
if not more so,
Okay.
for certain products.
Right.
Think about it. If you're selling skincare products,
Okay.
would you trust a dermatologist's recommendation over just some random beauty blogger?
Totally.
Yeah, so it's about tapping into that specialized knowledge
Right.
and authority.
Okay. So how do we find these industry experts?
Okay, so start by identifying key figures in your niche.
Okay.
These could be professionals with a strong online presence,
Okay.
authors of books or articles,
Okay.
or speakers at industry events.
Okay.
Reach out to them
Okay.
and explain why you think they'd be a great fit for
Okay.
your brand.
All right. So let's say we've got some of these endorsements. How do we showcase them?
Okay, so treat those endorsements like gold.
Okay.
Feature them prominently on your website
Okay.
alongside their credentials.
Okay.
A professional headshot.
Yeah.
And remember, the best testimonials really include those specific details
Right.
about why they recommend the product.
Yeah. You want those juicy insights.
Yeah, you want the juice,
Yeah.
not just some vague praise.
Perfect. All right. So we've covered a lot of ground here,
We have.
from reviews and UGC to trust badges and expert endorsement. But where does email marketing fit into all of this?
Email marketing. So email marketing is a social proof goldmine.
Okay.
You know, it's a really direct and effective way to reach your customers
Okay.
and build those relationships.
How do we infuse our emails with social proof?
Okay, so let's start with those customer reviews.
Okay.
So including reviews in your marketing emails
Okay.
really helps overcome those objections before they even get to your site. It's like giving them a sneak peek
Oh.
of the positive experiences that other people have had.
Okay. So what's the best way to do that?
So you can add star ratings next to the product images,
Okay.
include review quotes from satisfied customers,
Yeah.
and you can even create dedicated review roundup emails.
Oh, like a curated collection of reviews.
Yeah, like a best of
Okay.
for your most popular products.
I like that.
Yeah, and don't forget about segmentation.
Okay.
You know, you can tailor your email campaigns
Okay.
to show reviews that are relevant to
Yeah.
each customer's interests.
So if someone's been browsing skincare products,
Yeah.
we might want to send them an email featuring those rave reviews for our serum.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, love it.
It's all about delivering those personalized experiences
Right.
that really resonate.
Okay, so reviews are definitely a must-have for email.
Yeah.
What about UGC?
UGC. So
Can we sprinkle that in there too?
you absolutely can. So UGC in your emails is a really powerful way to create that emotional connection and really show potential buyers
Okay.
how those real people are using and loving the products.
I'm picturing a beautiful customer gallery section.
Yes.
Yeah.
In our email newsletter.
Yeah.
You can also create dedicated email campaigns around UGC.
Yeah.
You know, like a see how others are using it series.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
It's like a virtual fashion show.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah.
But starring real customers.
Yeah.
And then, you know, customer success stories are great too.
Okay.
Feature a satisfied customer story, their photo, a quote about their experience.
It add that human touch.
Adds that human element.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if you're selling products where transformation is a key selling point,
Yeah.
before and after photos are super effective in emails too.
Okay, so we've covered those pre-purchase emails.
Yeah.
What about abandoned cart emails?
Abandoned carts, those are a prime opportunity to use social proof
Okay.
to get those hesitant shoppers back to complete their purchase.
Okay, so what kind of social proof tactics work best for those?
So, you know, you can start by including star ratings
Oh,
for those abandoned products.
Okay.
And then you can also add customers also bought recommendations.
Yeah.
You know, those products that are frequently purchased together
Okay.
with the items in their cart.
Okay, I like that.
It's just a subtle implication of social validation.
It's like saying, hey, if you like this, you might like this too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, you know, don't forget urgency elements.
Okay.
You can include a notification like 10 people have bought this since you viewed it.
Okay.
Creates that FOMO.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And what about, is there any way to personalize those abandoned cart emails?
Absolutely. You can include a testimonial
Okay.
about that specific product
Okay.
from a customer who bought it recently.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So it's like a little personalized nudge
Yeah.
from a fellow shopper.
Awesome. Okay, so we've got pre-purchase, abandoned cart.
Mm-hmm.
What about post-purchase emails?
Post-purchase. Yes. So
Yeah.
post-purchase emails are a fantastic way to reinforce that buying decision,
Okay.
build loyalty,
Yeah.
and encourage repeat business.
Okay, what do we do?
Okay, so one tactic is to send a join the X happy customers message
Okay.
in those confirmation emails.
I like that.
Yeah, you know, it makes them feel like they're part of something special.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
And you can also share how other people are using that product.
Okay.
You know, maybe include a UGC gallery or feature customer stories.
Like a virtual user manual, but more fun.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And don't forget those strategic product recommendations
Right, yeah.
include complimentary products with
Yeah.
their reviews,
Yep.
suggesting items that other customers have bought alongside that same item.
Makes sense. If you like this, you might like this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And lastly, invite them to join the community
Okay.
on social media. Encourage them to follow your brand on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
So we're keeping those customers engaged.
Keep them engaged, yeah.
Love it.
Build those lasting relationships.
Awesome. So many good email marketing tips.
Yeah, email is so powerful.
So we've implemented all these strategies,
Yeah.
but how do we know if they're actually working?
Great question. So implementation is just the first step.
Okay.
The real magic happens when we start tracking those results
Okay.
and making data-driven decisions.
Okay, I love data.
Love the data.
So what metrics should we actually be tracking?
All right, so there are a few key performance indicators or KPIs
Okay.
that can give you insights into how social proof is impacting your store.
Okay.
First up, conversion rate.
Okay, that's the big one, right?
That's the big one, turning those browsers into buyers.
Yeah.
Social proof can play a huge role in that.
Okay.
Other important metrics are average order value,
Okay.
add to cart rate,
Okay.
bounce rate,
Okay.
time on site.
Okay, so let's break those down.
Okay, let's do it.
Average order value is how much customers are spending per order.
That's correct.
Okay.
And those tactics that we talked about, like frequently bought together,
Right.
personalized product recommendations,
Yeah.
can really help increase that average order value.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What about add to cart rate?
So add to cart rate is the percentage of visitors who actually add products to their cart.
Okay.
So it's indicating their intent to
Right.
purchase.
Yeah.
And, social proof elements like customer reviews and those product popularity indicators
Okay.
can really influence those add to cart decisions.
Awesome. What about bounce rate?
So bounce rate refers to the percentage of visitors who leave your website after only viewing one page.
Okay.
A high bounce rate could indicate that something's turning visitors off. A low bounce rate suggests that they're finding it engaging.
Right. We want to keep them clicking and exploring.
Exactly. You want to keep them around. And so, social proof elements like customer testimonials, UGC galleries, and those trust badges
Okay.
can really help create a more welcoming and trustworthy experience.
Right. Build that confidence from the moment they land on the site.
Exactly, from the first impression.
Okay. And then last one, time on site.
Time on site
Yeah.
is a measure of how long visitors are spending browsing your store.
Okay.
Longer visit durations generally indicate higher engagement.
Right. They're interested.
They're interested, they like what they see.
Yeah.
And so, social proof can contribute to this by providing compelling content and validation.
It's like creating that virtual shopping experience that's so enjoyable
Yeah.
that they just want to keep browsing.
You want them to stay,
Yeah.
you want them to hang out.
Okay, but we can't just be tracking these metrics in isolation.
Exactly, yeah.
We need to be looking at them in relation to each other
Analyze them together.
and our business goals.
And your goals.
Yeah. So it's about looking at the big picture.
Big picture.
All right, so
Yeah.
we're tracking all these metrics.
Yeah.
What's next?
Now comes the fun part, testing and optimization.
Ooh, yeah.
So the beauty of digital marketing is
Yeah.
that we can constantly experiment and refine our
Okay.
strategies.
Love a good experiment.
Love to experiment.
So what kind of A/B testing can we do?
Okay, so A/B testing is all about comparing two different versions of something
Okay.
to see which performs better.
Okay.
You could test different placements for your reviews.
Okay.
You can experiment with different types of social proof.
Okay.
You could even see how the quantity of reviews displayed
Okay.
impacts those conversion rates.
So like, for example, we could have one version of the product page with reviews at the top,
Yeah.
one version with reviews at the bottom,
Yeah,
and see which one leads to more add to carts.
exactly.
Mm.
And, just keep it simple.
Okay.
Change one element at a time.
Okay.
And, you want to run those tests for at least 2 weeks
Okay.
to get enough data for those statistically significant results.
Okay, and just keep testing and testing.
And keep testing, yeah.
All right, but what about some of that qualitative data?
So qualitative data, it can be really valuable as well.
Yeah.
Tools like heat maps can
Yeah.
show you where users are clicking and scrolling on your site.
Okay.
You can also track click rates on specific elements.
Right.
Like, are they actually clicking on those UGC galleries or those trust badges?
Yeah.
And don't forget about user testing.
All right.
Recruit a small group of your target customers.
Yeah.
Ask them to complete specific tasks on your site.
Okay.
Observe their behavior
Okay.
and get their feedback.
So it's getting those real-time reactions.
Yeah,
Yeah, and understanding like what their experience is like.
exactly.
Awesome. Okay, so then the other thing that we need to be considering is return on investment.
Return on investment or ROI?
Yeah. We want to make
That's
sure
to make sure.
that all these efforts are actually paying off.
You want to see the results?
Yeah.
You want to see the money.
So how do we calculate that?
So to calculate your ROI, start by measuring that increase in conversions after you implement those social proof elements.
Yeah.
Then calculate the additional revenue
Yeah.
generated from those increased conversions.
Okay.
Subtract the cost of implementation,
Okay.
which could include, app fees, design work, whatever expenses you have,
Okay.
and then divide the net gain
Okay.
by that cost
Okay.
to get your ROI percentage.
Okay, so it's all about measuring that profit boost.
Profit boost.
Okay.
It's all about the money
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
So we're making these really informed decisions.
Yes.
based on data.
The data's your friend.
Yeah.
It's going to tell you what's working, what's not working.
Yeah, but are we done yet?
So we've covered the basics of social proof, but there are even more advanced strategies we can use to take our efforts to the next level.
Let's hear. I love advanced tactics.
All right. So one of the most powerful strategies is personalized social proof.
Personalized social proof. Okay.
Yeah, and this is all about tailoring those elements
Okay.
to each individual visitor.
Okay.
So it really feels like those recommendations and endorsements are speaking directly to them.
Ooh, personalization is so hot right now.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
It's all the rage.
So how do we actually personalize those social proof elements?
Okay, so think about showing reviews from similar customers.
Okay.
You know, you can display a message like, people in your age group love this product.
Okay, like that.
Or you can showcase location-based social proof, like popular in customer city.
I like that. It's like those recommendations are coming from their neighbors.
Exactly. And, you know, you can also highlight reviews that are related to products that the visitor has previously viewed. So it's like you're reminding them of items that they've already shown interest in.
It's like, remember that awesome thing you were looking at?
Exactly.
Well, here's what other people think.
Here's the proof.
Okay, love it.
You can also customize social proof.
Okay.
Based on that traffic source.
Okay.
You know, for example, you can display different testimonials for people who are coming from Facebook versus those coming from Google.
So we're tailoring the message.
Tailoring the message to the context of their visit.
Okay, so we're getting really strategic here.
Getting strategic.
I like it.
And the best part is, personalized social proof can really boost those conversion rates.
Okay.
Studies show it can increase conversions by up to 30%.
30%. Okay, I'm convinced.
Compared to generic social proof.
All right, sign me up. So what about social proof sequencing?
Okay, social proof sequencing is all about strategically placing different types of social proof at various stages of the customer journey.
So it's like we're creating a roadmap of social proof touch points.
Exactly. So, you know, for example, on your homepage, you might focus on showcasing those overall store ratings and trust badges to establish credibility right away on category pages. You could highlight those bestseller badges and popularity counters to steer them toward those crowd-pleasing products.
It's all about providing that right validation at the right time.
At the right time, yeah.
What about product pages?
So on product pages, you want to really dive deep into those customer reviews, UGC photos, to give them those really rich and authentic insights that really help them envision using and loving that product.
And the cart page?
So on the cart page, you want to really focus on reassurance. You know, showcase those security badges. Satisfaction guarantees.
To really alleviate that anxiety.
To ease those anxieties. And then at checkout, reinforce that sense of security with those familiar payment icons, security logos.
So we're creating that really seamless...
Seamless?
Yeah, and reassuring experience.
Yeah, you want to hold their hand.
Yeah, from start to finish.
The whole way.
Okay, love it.
So yeah, you're strategically sequencing those elements to really address those different customer concerns at each stage of the journey.
I love how strategic this is.
It's all about strategy.
So it's not just throwing social proof at the wall.
Right, yeah.
We're actually using it intentionally.
Intentionally.
To guide people. Okay, love it. What about combining multiple types of social proof?
Absolutely. So remember, different customers respond to different types of validation.
Right.
So using a mix of tactics can really appeal to a broader audience.
So it's like a social proof buffet.
Exactly. You want to give them options.
Okay.
You can pair expert testimonials with customer reviews. Combine those sales notifications with the stock counters. Use those UGC galleries alongside the star ratings. You know, it's about finding those complementary pairings. Right.
That reinforce each other.
Without being too overwhelming.
Without being too overwhelming.
Yeah.
You don't want to overload them.
And what about if we're selling internationally?
So international selling, localized social proof is key.
Okay, catering to global audiences. What are the key considerations there?
Okay, so first and foremost, translate those reviews into the visitor's language.
Right, of course.
Yeah, it seems obvious.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised how many brands overlook that.
For sure.
You also want to show reviews from customers in the same country or region.
Right, it's like those reviews are coming from their neighbors.
Exactly. And it's possible, you know, display local currency
Okay.
in those pricing and reviews.
Right. Make it relevant to them.
Make it relevant. Remove any confusion.
Yeah.
And then you also want to highlight those region-specific certifications or awards.
To show that we understand their local needs.
Yeah, exactly. We get you.
Yeah.
We understand your needs. Okay, so we've covered personalization, sequencing, combining multiple types, and localizing.
Yes.
It's amazing how much we can do with social proof.
It's a lot, but, it's a testament to the power of social influence in the digital age.
So do you have any real-world examples of Shopify stores that are doing all this well?
I've got some great ones.
Okay, let's hear it.
So let's start with a skincare brand that was struggling with low conversion rates.
Okay.
Even though they had really great products.
Okay, so
the struggle's real.
The struggle is real.
Yeah.
So they implemented a really comprehensive social proof strategy that included, adding verified customer reviews with before and after photos, displaying dermatologist testimonials on those key products. Creating an Instagram gallery. Showcasing real results.
I love that.
And then even adding those subtle 12 people bought this in the last 24 hours notifications. They went all in.
They went all in on social proof.
And what were the results?
So the results were amazing. Their conversion rates increased to 3.8%. Which was a 153% improvement.
Wow.
And their average order value increased by 22% because people started buying those recommended product combinations.
Social proof was their secret weapon.
It was their secret weapon.
Do you have any other case studies?
I do.
Okay.
So let's talk about a home goods retailer who was facing the challenge of selling furniture online.
Okay. Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's a tough one. People are hesitant to buy those big ticket items.
You want to see it? You want to touch it?
You want to try it out?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So how do they overcome that?
So they got really creative.
Okay.
They created a real homes gallery featuring customer photos of their furniture.
I love that.
In actual homes.
Yeah.
They added really detailed reviews that focused on those quality and comfort factors. And they even had a Q&A section where existing customers could answer those prospective buyers' questions.
That's so smart.
Yeah, they really brought that showroom experience online.
Yeah.
And then, to really boost that credibility, they added those as featured in logos from reputable home decor magazines, Host Speaker. They added those as featured in logos from reputable home decor magazines.
So it's all about building that sense of trust and confidence, even for those big ticket purchases.
Exactly. And the results were impressive. Their cart abandonment rate decreased by 28%.
Wow.
And returns dropped by 14%. Because those customers had more accurate expectations of those products.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, they really tackled that challenge head on.
Awesome. Okay, so are there any industry-specific approaches to social proof?
Yeah, absolutely.
That we should be aware of?
So different industries really benefit from different social proof strategies. So for example, in the fashion and apparel industry, you really want to focus on showcasing those customer photos that highlight those different styling options and provide that information about size and fit.
Right, so it's about inspiring people.
Inspiring them, yeah.
And showing them how to wear those clothes.
Exactly. Use those Instagram galleries, influencer content to create that aspirational and stylish vibe.
Right.
And, consider implementing those the look recommendations.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
So it's like suggesting accessories.
Yeah, suggesting those complementary items.
Or other pieces that go well with the outfit.
Yeah, to create that cohesive outfit.
It's like having a personal stylist.
It is, a virtual stylist.
Yeah, on our website.
Right there.
Okay, love it.
Yeah, and then for electronics and gadgets, you want to really emphasize those expert reviews that provide those deep insights into features and performance.
Right, give them that technical validation.
Technical validation. Yeah. And, display detailed product ratings on those specific features, like battery life or camera quality.
Yeah.
Highlight that compatibility information.
Right.
From other customers.
Especially for accessories.
Especially for accessories, yeah. And don't forget video reviews. For electronics and gadgets, showing the product in action.
Right, unboxing videos, product demo.
Unboxing, yeah. Those can be really persuasive.
Okay, what about food and beverages?
Okay, food and beverages, taste testimonials. customer photos that showcase those delicious dishes and drinks.
Right. You get those taste buds going.
Exactly. You want to highlight health certifications, organic,
non-GMO.
Non-GMO, all of that.
Yeah.
And, showcase those frequently bought together bundles.
Oh, yeah, like the coffee and cookies.
And coffee and cookies, wine and cheese.
The wine and cheese.
All the classics.
Love it.
And, feature those chef endorsements if you can to add that extra culinary credibility.
Okay, so we've got fashion, electronics, food.
Yeah.
Are there any other industries?
So really the key is to think about the needs and concerns of your target audience.
Right.
And tailor your social proof strategy.
It's all about understanding our customer.
Understanding your customers and catering to their needs.
And their preferences.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So this has been such an incredible deep dive into social proof.
Yeah.
I'm feeling so inspired.
Yeah.
I'm ready to implement all these strategies.
So let's create an implementation plan.
Okay, I love it.
To help you get started.
So where do we begin?
So let's break it down into 3 phases.
Okay.
Foundation, expansion, and optimization.
Oh, love a good phase approach.
It makes it less overwhelming.
Yeah.
So in that foundation phase, which should take about 1 to 2 weeks, you want to start by auditing your existing social proof elements.
Okay.
What are you already doing?
Okay.
Where are the gaps?
Okay.
What are your priorities?
Okay. Taking inventory.
Take inventory,
of our current situation.
Yeah. And then set up that review collection system.
Okay.
Install a reputable app.
Okay.
Create those automated email sequences.
Okay.
That gently remind customers to leave those reviews.
Right. Got to get those reviews.
Gotta get those reviews.
What else?
Add those trust badges.
Okay.
Those payment security badges. Any other basic trust indicator.
Right. Establish that
Establish the credibility.
Yeah.
And then lastly, make sure you have your analytics set up.
Right.
So you can track the impact.
Of course, data is king.
Data is king.
Yeah.
So once you've laid that foundation,
okay,
it's time to move on to the expansion phase.
Okay, let's expand.
Let's do it. This should take about 2 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
So start collecting that UGC.
Okay.
Create that branded hashtag. Start requesting those customer photos and videos.
Build that library.
Build the library.
Of customer love.
Of customer love, yeah.
Yeah.
Implement those social proof notifications.
Okay.
The recent purchases.
Yeah.
Visitor count indicators.
Of those.
And then add those product popularity indicators,
right,
like those bestseller badges, purchase counters.
Okay.
And then you also want to integrate those reviews into your email marketing campaigns.
Yeah.
So add those reviews to your welcome emails, your cart recovery emails, even your post-purchase emails.
All right. So we're weaving social proof.
Weaving it
into every touch point.
All the touch points.
Okay. So we've laid the foundation?
Yes.
We've expanded.
Okay. So now it's time for optimization.
Okay. Optimization. This is where the data gets really interesting.
This is where the data comes in.
Yeah.
So this is an ongoing process.
Okay.
Analyze your performance data. Identify which elements are performing well and which ones need some tweaking. We're looking at conversion rates, average order values.
Yeah.
All those good metrics.
Yeah.
And then start A/B testing.
Okay.
Different placements, different formats for your social proof elements.
Right. Testing time.
Okay,
love it.
And then, once you've gathered enough data, you can expand into those more advanced strategies like personalization or combining multiple proof types.
So we're continuously refining
And scaling our efforts.
Based on those data-driven insights.
Data-driven.
It's a journey, not a destination.
That's a journey, yeah.
All right, so are there any tools and resources that can help us along the way?
Absolutely. There are a ton.
Okay, let's hear it.
So in terms of Shopify apps for reviews, Judge.me, Looks, Ollie Reviews, those are all really great. They offer a wide range of features.
Right.
And they're super user-friendly.
What about UGC?
UGC 460.
Okay.
InstaFeed.
Okay.
Those are great options for social proof notifications.
Yeah.
Quickify, Urgency Bear, and FOMO for some of the top choices.
Okay, what about trust badges?
Trust badges. Trust Badge Bear.
Okay.
Free Trust Badge.
Okay.
Are both good options.
What about those product badges?
Product badges, Flair,
okay,
Ultimate Special Offers, are both really good.
Right. So many great apps.
So many great apps.
Okay. And what about measurement tools?
Measurement. So Shopify Analytics is a great place to start.
Okay.
Google Analytics provides those deeper insights into those customer behaviors.
Yeah.
Hotjar, Lucky Orange are both great for those visitor recordings.
Awesome. So many powerful tools.
Yeah, so many tools.
All right. So what are some of the challenges that we might encounter when implementing social proof?
Okay, so one of the biggest challenges, especially for newer stores,
is having limited reviews at the beginning.
Yeah, it's like that chicken and egg thing.
It's a chicken and egg situation.
Yeah.
You know, you need reviews to get sales.
Yeah.
But you need sales to get reviews.
Then how do we combat that?
So, focus on getting reviews for your top-selling products first.
Okay.
And then once you've built up that base, you can expand to other products.
Okay.
Another common challenge is low-quality UGC.
Okay.
Not every customer photo is going to be a masterpiece.
Right.
And, some might not align with your brand's aesthetic.
Right. We want to maintain that quality and consistency.
Quality and consistency are key.
Yeah.
So, provide those clear guidelines for your customers.
Okay.
Outlining the types of photos and videos you're looking for.
Set expectations up front.
Set expectations.
Yeah.
And then, there might be some technical challenges with implementing some of these strategies.
Right.
If you're not a coding whiz.
Right. Not all of us are. Not all of us are.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If you're facing those technical hurdles, consider hiring a Shopify expert to help you with those implementations.
Okay. Sometimes it's worth the investment.
Sometimes it's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then lastly, be mindful of overwhelming visitors with too much social proof.
Yeah.
You don't want to bombard them with pop-ups and badges.
So just start with a few.
Start small.
Yeah.
And gradually add more.
As we see what works.
As you get that data and see what's resonating.
So finding that balance.
Is
key. But the most important thing is really to focus on providing those excellent products and customer service.
That's the foundation.
Right.
Happy customers are the best form of social proof.
Happy customers, happy life.
Happy customers, happy life.
So we need to create a brand that people genuinely love.
Yeah.
And want to share with others.
Tell their friends about.
Okay. This has been amazing.
It has been fun.
I am so pumped. I'm pumped too.
I'm ready to go implement all this stuff.
Go get them.
All right. So if you're ready to transform your Shopify store into a conversion powerhouse.
Yes.
Social proof is definitely your secret weapon.
It is. It is.
And if you're looking for a tool that can help you.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out Growth Suite on the Shopify App Store.
Yes, Growth Suite.
Growth Suite can help you run those smart discount campaigns.
More campaigns.
And really maximize that sales potential.
Maximize it.
So don't forget to give it a try with a free trial.
Free trial.
And we'll see you next time for another deep dive into the Conversion Bible.
See you then.
This podcast is powered by Growth Suite. Growth Suite helps you to run smart discount campaigns on your store. Test it for free on your Shopify store. Just land on the Shopify App Store now and test it for free.